Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the James Madison Dukes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The punt team making their way on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense moving to a bunch formation. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll pitch it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Turner. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Sellers. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always blown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, James Madison.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go and be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And tackled there by the defense. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curl.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Dukes looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida International. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw. And they take it back for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 45. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw out left, complete. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dukes. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Sellers. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Wark. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Dukes looking to run some tempo here. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Dukes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Offense getting set. It's second down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Set now, 5 wide. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down, now looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Dukes have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Passes the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dukes.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Sure. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground, but the quarterback is definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Sellers. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's got it. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense... trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Dukes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looks like he's going to run it. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida International. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Across the 45 now. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Dukes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
A completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring this. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, James Madison. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
James Madison, 56, Florida International, 28.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal a victory.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll run the option. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Keeper for the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, They give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he will score! Touchdown, FIU.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
56, Florida International, 36.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Escapes the pocket. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Third down coming up after that running play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
And the Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Dukes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Dukes are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Moore. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.